Assumptions are made and most assumptions are wrong. Communicate clearly to avoid misunderstandings. Have a beautiful day. Today's class we are going to see third supplementary, The First Patient, written by C.V. Burgess, that is Christopher Victor Burgess. He is a humorous playwright. His situational humor intensifies the emotions of the characters in the play. He is known as C.V. Burgess. His plays usually accommodate a number of characters. The playwright C.V. Burgess has used unexpected turn of events in the play to create a situation. This lesson is based on the adage, assumption leads to confusion. Adage means short common statement expressing a truth. The unexpected turn of events along with wild imagination add humor to the amusing play. C.V. Burgess narrates the play amusingly with the help of his characters' conversation. With the play starts with the rising of the curtain, the characters are seated in a dentist waiting room. The whole play is about a comedy of situation that takes place in a dental clinic. Different type of patients with their different attitudes come and wait for their treatment. Totally, 8 men and 8 women have come and are waiting for the dentist. A few of them are reading newspapers and magazines. Man 4 has a rough bandage tied round his jaw. Holding the bandage, he groaned out of pain. Groaned means murmuring out of pain. All men and women are waiting for the arrival of the dentist. Woman 5 takes a packet of photographs from her handbag and shows to others who are not that much interested to see them. Throughout the play, she concentrates on showing her photographs to others. At this time, woman 7 drags her little daughter Dorotha to enter the waiting room. She sits weeping and shows her unwillingness to see the dentist. And she wants to move away from this place and she doesn't want ice lollies. After the arrival of the dentist, Joe, that is the first man, the first patient is called in. His wife, Emily, that is woman first, bids farewell to him and waits outside. Women 2 and 3 give courageous words and talk about the efficiency of the dentist. A little time later, woman 8 enters with her son Maurice. He is dare enough to face dentist. Sometimes later, the nurse comes out and goes in with a hammer. Hammer, sutil. Everyone is frightened at a hammer being taken into the surgery room. They imagine Joe being subjected to a lot of hammering in the process of his tooth being pulled out. Once again, the nurse comes out to fetch a large pair of pliers. Pliers means idiki. And later on, she takes in a hacksaw. Pliers and hacksaw, that is, these are taken by the nurse. Now Joe's wife feels that something else happened to her husband. She feels that Joe is suffering with pain from the use of all the implements. She starts weeping and others are consoling her. A variety of sounds like screeching, hammering and sawing hear from the surgery room. At the same time, in one corner, the small boy and the little girl at the table start a fight about a magazine, what they want. Women 7 and 8 attempt to separate them. Again, there is a sudden sound of metallic screech is heard and the boy is afraid to go to the surgery. He says he has no pain and he has only joking. So his mother decides to take him to school and she leaves with the boy. Everyone starts to move out of the waiting room because of the noise comes out from the surgery room. Joe's wife is sobbing. Then Joe comes out of the surgery and asks his wife why she is crying. Joe explains that he had shifted his appointment to the evening and had been given some pills, that is medicines, tablets for the pain. Then he also explains clearly that the noise is because of the dentist trial to open his toolbox. He has misplaced the key. To our surprise, the doctor comes out with a key saying that it was under the telephone directory. We come to know that the dentist had been trying to open the cabinet with the hammer, the pliers and the hacksaw. When the nurse looks for the next patient, she sees woman 5 who is still looking at her photographs. She doesn't know what else has been happened there. She wonders how the long queue has moved so quickly. Nurse asks her to come in and she enters the dentist room. Thus a sense of commotion and confusion ends in a comedy of relief. But nobody is there to realize and enjoy it. And the curtain falls behind the lady enters into the dentist room. Thank you students. Have a nice day.